But just to be clear then, it's your belief, obviously, that you think the Concourt's judgment is absolutely clear and actively precludes reopening the candidate list. So if the ANC had received any tip from the Concourt, it would have been it would have been false information. It would have been incorrect.
Well, I'm not sure about what tips that they did or did not receive.
Yes.
I can only look at the judgment that the order that was handed down on Friday, and to work with that. And certainly the view which I'm expressing is the same one that's been expressed by Terry Tselani, people like Pierre de Vos, and many, many other academics and scholars who have also read the judgment or the order in the way in which I have interpreted it, and which specifically excludes the opportunity for those lists to be reopened.
And just finally, Mr. Steenhuisen, I mean, this could go from court to court. It could go all the way back to the Constitutional Court from whence we've just come. That all happens as the clock ticks quite fast and fiercely towards an election. Do you have a timeline on this, or are you quite clear in your own mind that this is something you can insulate from the exigencies of preparing for a poll?
Well, I mean, obviously, our lawfare department and our lawyers, who have done a really good job to date in dealing with this matter, will deal with it. We'll carry on with the campaigning. But obviously, it'll have to be an urgent application because we're 7 weeks away from the election. And if the IEC proceed with their manipulation and opening of those lists again to suit the ANC, we would obviously want that clarity provided up front. I also think it was very helpful if we received the Constitutional Court's judgment, the full judgment, because I think that particularly in the reading of their specific rejection of the EFF's application for relief on allowing the candidate nomination process to reopen, I think would be very, very instructive. And I think the IEC are frankly being reckless in proceeding as if it's on their reading that they can do so, when I believe that a reading of that specifically precludes it.
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.